Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This video is kind of my version of the Promise Collection. So, if you're not familiar with the Promise Collection, it is one of these massive collections that has just recently come up on auction. And what it was there was these two brothers, and they both went to war. And one of the brothers had this massive collection of Golden Age keys at high grade. And he basically got his brother to promise that if he might not survive in the war, that his brother would take care of the collection. So that thing actually happened, and he died in the war, and his brother ended up getting the collection and taking care of it, and taking really good care of it for a really, really long time until it went to auction recently. So my story is not quite at that level of like this awesome promise, but I'm in Canada, and in Canada, some U.S. shippers will not send stuff here. So my brother lives in the U.S., and you know, it was one of those situations. See, this is my Promise Collection, and one of those situations where I really wanted this comic, and I could get it for a really good price because it was on auction, but the only way I could get it is if I sent it to the US instead of Canada. So I got it sent to my brother, who is not really a comic collector. He likes comics to a certain extent, but he doesn't collect them like I do. So basically what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to send it to your place. Please, just forward it on to me, to ship it to me. So, we'll see how well my brother does at sending comics. The box on the top is the one for my brother. And there's some other stuff that came as well. And so this is my Promise Collection. He promised me that he would send the comics on to me. No war, none of the drama of the other one, but at least I was able to get an auction that normally I wouldn't have been able to get, because living in Canada, they just won't ship it to Canada. So this is my Promise Collection, and this is my little story. So I'm going to open up the boxes, show you what's inside, and I hope you enjoy. So let me open up the Promise one first, because it's probably the coolest of the boxes here. I don't know what the other ones are, but I'll open this one up. See how it's like my brother really doesn't know how to ship things. It's so funny. I'm glad it arrived safely, but man, he really doesn't know how to ship. Okay, so he basically he got this box, big box, and he just puts the comic in loosely, and it's kind of a major key. So if you're not familiar, this is an original Tales from the Crypt EC comic. And it's one of those comic covers. It's like mainly famous for the cover, which is swiped a lot. It's like one of those covers where it's, the woman in distress. And I think The Simpsons even used this cover, paid homage to it. So it's a Jack Davis cover. It's a very famous cover, Tales from the Crypt number 41. And, you see the Crypt Keeper and the Old Witch and the Vault Keeper. So it's just a really great cover, and I was super excited to get it, and I got it for a really good price. Probably at the end I had to pay multiple shipping, I had to pay US taxes, I had to pay all these extra things. So in the end, I kind of got screwed over in terms of all the extra expenses. And then when my brother sent it, he sent it in this huge box, so therefore it was really expensive shipping. But other than that, I kind of probably broke even on it. Normally this goes for around $200 to $300 range in this grade. I paid all in probably about $200. So, I did okay. So Tales from the Crypt 41, just a very awesome homage cover. And it was my Promise Collection. Now I'm going to show you some of the other things that came. Let's see, I'm not sure what these are, because I order a lot of stuff. So I'm going to show you the first one. Okay, this is from in Canada, so it's not too bad. Okay. Let's see, I'll put that over there. So we'll see what's inside. This one was shipped fairly loosely. Oh, okay. So this is this was one that Swagelhaus mentioned. Swagelhaus said that you know, check this comic out. This is kind of one of those keys that's not really under, it's under the radar and most people don't recognize it, but it is kind of a major key because it's if you're familiar with the Beast, I'll actually show you the other one. Okay, so this is the first Beast with fur. Okay, this is the first Beast with fur, but you'll notice that the fur is gray. Okay, and so this is like his first appearance with fur. And this is Amazing Adventures 15. So in the first version, he has gray fur, but then he gets his, what we kind of recognize him with is the blue fur. This is the blue fur. So this is when he first gets his first appearance with the blue fur. That's what's so special about this. But it's also the first appearance of the Griffin, if that sort of a minor villain. So that's it. So that's that comic. Next one. It is very simply shipped. So let's see. Let's see if we can open this without lots of teeth on it. Okay, so they did it really nicely. Like, this one was probably the best so far in terms of shipping because they put the painter's tape and they sent it really well. Okay, this is a kind of a maybe it's a spec book really, because the Moon Knight series is about to come out, and this is the first appearance of the Sun King, I believe, Sun King, which is potentially going to be the villain in the Moon Knight series. So this is one of those books that's sort of heating up right now. I got it for like $20, but it's one that's definitely heating up. So it's Moon Knight 188, and that's the first appearance of the Sun King. So yeah, that's that one. And the last package. Let's see what the last package is. It says fragile. Hopefully it's a slab, but I don't think so. Let's see. It's fairly light, so I'm not expecting it to be a slab. Okay. So still got a cut one. Okay, they put a whole bunch of stuff inside. They're looking for comics, it says. This one, I don't like this. I don't like when they use this kind of tape. It's a little hard to get off without bending the comic. Let's slice it. Okay, so as I'm recording this video, the Loki series is going to start tomorrow. Okay, so I'm recording this on June 8th. Today's the 8th, and tomorrow will be the Loki series will come out. So on June 9th. This comic is kind of important for the Loki series. This is the first appearance of the TVA, the Time Variance Authority. And so it's kind of a major key in terms of the Loki series, because the Loki series is going to center around this comic and others, in the series. I'm actually going to make a video. Probably it's going to be in the next couple, like maybe even like I'll probably do this video and then have the next video be my video on the Loki series, where I'll show you all the major keys for the Loki series in terms of comics. But this would definitely be one of them, because it's going to be the major storyline, because it's the TVA, which is constantly being mentioned in the trailers. So it's probably going to play a major role in the Loki series. So this is Thor 372, first appearance of the TVA, or the Time Variance Authority. So that's it. That's my unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. And it was a very short video, maybe, but in terms of not many comics in it. But yeah, it was. I don't know. This was my kind of homage to the Promise collection, because my brother did send me that comic. I got to teach him how to mail comics, because it might be the case that I get other things sent from the US. So he's got a little bit of a learning curve. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.